Yo, my people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Mandem Talk. We are here, man. International break settings, man. You can't lie, it's dragging, man. United won't be playing till another 12, 13 days, man. Another 2 weeks, people, man. So we're going to try and entertain you lot on this show. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you lot hit the like button straight away from the off. Get that likes up ASAP, you know what I mean? And yeah, big up the Mandem. We've got Coop Baller. You know what I mean? Congo, you must be proud, man. You're in the World Cup, man. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm feeling too good, man. I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't sleep, man. First time I've seen Congo go to the World Cup, man. So obviously, I'm excited. Man. Going to be playing against Ronaldo and that. So it's a big achievement for the country as a whole, man. But yeah, big up the panel, big up everybody, big up yourself as well, and make sure you get the likes up, people, as well, man. But yeah, love.
Yeah, man. Big up to you, man. Commiserations, obviously, rants, but yeah, man. How you feeling? You blessed?
Yeah, blessed, man. Big up, man. Big up the chat, man. And yeah, big up Congo as well. It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Come on. Rhino, man. Big up to you as well, man. You know what I'm saying to you. I never asked you, where you actually originally from, Rhino?
Ghana still.
Ghana, yo, say no more, man. You go to the World Cup, man. It's minor.
Yeah, man. But I haven't even been following Ghana, man. There was a time Ghana was all right, but yeah. Nowadays I don't know. I don't know what I'm going for them right now. But
it's their manager.
Yeah, that's since that it's just gone. Yeah, I don't even follow it. Like it's done, innit? It was nice why it lost it. You feel me? But yeah, man. Obviously football's changed, but yes, I found the international football interesting, man. Very interesting. I'm even going to ask the man a question, like, because England were playing a certain way. Nuruddin made certain accusations about how we play like England. So I wanna, see, and then obviously we saw Manu and Anderson together as well. So I think that would be a good talking point. But yeah, smash the likes, people in the chat. Big up the panel as always. Let's have a talk, man. Let's have a talk.
Yeah, defo, man, defo. AJ, man, big up to you. Where you originally from? Nigeria. You're on mute, bro.
Yo, big up, man, big up. Thanks for having me again. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria.
Okay. Say no more, man. Obviously, you're not in the World Cup, but yeah, man. How are you doing, man? You blessed?
Yeah, I'm blessed. Good to be back.
I didn't mean to do that.
I've been on.
You get my fight.
I've been on international duty, so I'm back now.
Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, man. Big up to you. Big up to everyone locked in. Yeah, man. I was just I think, to be fair, I know you're gonna go into the question and that, but yeah, international football. It's one of them ones where obviously Italy's not in there.
Yeah, Italy's out.
Italy's out, man. You feel me? That was a big shock. You feel me? Obviously, Denmark not going to be in there. So there's going to be a bag of Man United players not in the World Cup. You know them ones there, but you know what I mean? I'm not really too fussed if them man don't do their glory in international break. I'll be real with you, man. Yeah. It's a club that really kind of concerns me. But yeah, I think Italy, it's been coming, man. I think for me, they got to firm it, bro, because really and truly, they deserve it, bro. It's a rubbish team. Italian football's gone down the drain, man. It's not great. Yeah. They don't really have any star players that I can say.
You know, it is the olive oil's run out. Because that's what I swear down. Yeah, that's what it was. Back in the day, I don't know what was in their olive oil. Them man were playing to like 35, 36, 37.
Yep.
But I think it's just past that time now, man. But respect to them, Italy, them times though, because they were holding it down no matter what. But yeah, everything's just evolving. That's what it's come down to now. Everything's changing. Things are not going to be the same. We're going to have some the new kids on the block. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
But do you also think it's down to the quality of, obviously, Serie A, but also the way they're developing younger talents now as well? Because it's almost impossible that Serie A being one of the top 5 leagues, and you're missing 3 World Cups in a row. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah,
it's mad. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Like the thing is, though, you name me, okay, cool. We're linked with Tonali in it, so it's up to you, man, if you want to gas Tonali. But like, you name me a good Italian player right now that you're excited to go and watch. I don't think I can name you an Italian player that I'm excited to watch. I can name.
But to be fair, they've never really had players that you're excited to watch. You get the odd player. Do you know what I mean? You get the odd Del Piero and
Del Piero, yeah.
And, do you know what I mean? Because even Totti was a baller, but you weren't that exciting. Like Pirlo wasn't exciting. These were just top level ballers. Like, but they weren't. Yeah. Italy don't really do flair. Del Piero was about as flair as you got with
flair as you got, bro.
So,
you know what I mean?
Like, I don't really know. The thing is with them, they've always produced a high technical level baller in it, and they're just not doing that now, bro. And then the game has changed as well. The game is a lot more athletic than it is technical now, and I think the athletic side of the game, like they're falling behind on that now.
You know? Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's why they're getting wrapped, bro. The game has evolved, and now it's athleticism is even more important, bro. Like, and that's why you're seeing it in their league. Their league's not an athletic league. Man are playing until they're 40. It's a slow league, and the way they play football does not translate to the way that the game has developed as a whole, and they're getting left behind. That's just all it is.
Facts.
100%, bro. I'm with you. Like, big up myself for joining us, by the way.
Big up.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Are you from Congo, Marcel?
Nah, Beijing, Barbados. Still, I've even got the
Beijing, yeah. Come on. I don't know if you're trying to throw shade in that, but yeah, man, I hear you, man. Big up to you. But no, honestly, yeah, even Al Shaarawy, he weren't really Italian as well, really and truly. Was he not Moroccan or something? Al Shaarawy.
Yeah, he would have been, yeah.
No, he was saying Baggio, innit? Baggio flair, but that's a long time ago, bro. Look how long ago.
But Baggio was flipping, bruv, like before most of us man were born, blood. Like, let's not hype, like.
That's what I'm saying.
You know them ones there. That was the last, like, flair man number 10. That's why I said Del Piero, because Baggio was early doors, like, that's like early 90s and that. Like, man, we're not watching that.
A long time ago, man.
Yeah.
That's Are we talking about Italy? Are we talking about Italy not making the World Cup? I'm very happy about this.
Italy.
Very happy.
Why? Why? What's that?
extremely happy, bro, because at the end of the day, they've been complaining. Gattuso's a disgrace, talking about, we should have less African teams in this competition.
Speak on
and
that.
I'm really happy that obviously it's Bosnia, I think, that go through instead, but we need.
They were laughing at Bosnia though as well. They were laughing at. Do you see when Wales and Bosnia went through? There was a picture or a video circulating, and them man were laughing at like the fact that they got Bosnia instead. So them man were already like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, too arrogant.
And don't get me wrong, Rance obviously brings up a sick baller in Baggio. Like that's the kind of ballers I used to go back and watch and do my history on. They're proper number 10s, but come on, man. Just the culture there, it doesn't seem right. And just look at the whole France team. They're all African players. A lot of them are African descent. Our second best player for England, African, descent, Saka. I think Gehi might be Caribbean, but still, roots back to Africa. Like, we need more African teams in the competition. But
yeah, I think there's more. I think there's 10 teams now, I think, in Africa. So yeah, I mean, they're doing their thing. I can't lie. In that regards, but yeah, all in all, it weren't great. But then again, England aren't great as well, man. Like their manner is rubbish, bro. Like I don't know if you man watched the Japan game. I had it on the side and that, but
I fell asleep.
Was you at the game?
Nah, I fell asleep. I just fell asleep.
England confuse me. I swear that they do, but they don't, because I feel like it's like we always have more bark than bite kind of thing. It's like that's what it feels like. But then I feel like what's annoying about this England team is that you see some good pop moments where you think, "Oh, this can develop into something," but it's like it doesn't do. It's weird, man.
Yeah,
it's weird, man.
You're right, bro. Like I you know what?
I think the formation might be wrong as well. To be fair, but yeah.
What formation do you think they should play then?
Because correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, sometimes it looks like he's trying to play. I couldn't even tell, but I felt I was getting three at the back vibes. That's the vibe I was getting, like the way that everyone was positioned. I don't know, but
because it
doesn't seem clear to me, direct. Like before, when we saw mainly with Rice and that, you saw what everyone was doing. Now it doesn't seem. I'm not sure, innit? I'm not 100% sure. I'll be real.
He was saying that he was trying to play 2 6s and 2 10s, but because he's trying to say that we're trying to fill in the gaps where Japan don't have players, but then when they were building up, it looked like a 3 as well, and then he'd have
it's weird.
kind of come up as well. So he was overcomplicating it, but then they weren't really like Kobe and Elliot. They weren't really finding like Foden. They weren't playing those passes in behind the Japan midfield, so it was kind of easy to defend, didn't it? It was so basic for Japan. I don't even think
they just can't do it, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Like my whole life, people have been making excuses for these English players. They're all just not that good, bro. Like this is the reality. They're overrated, all of them, bro. Like and this is the reality. That man can't do basic things. That man don't understand.
Context of what overrated, Rats, in what context though? Like
they're overrated. Technically, they're overrated. Tactically, they're clueless. Most of them, they don't understand basic positioning. They don't understand when to make certain passes, how to position themselves to receive the ball. When they do receive the ball, they're not that good at receiving the ball in between the lines. All of them are overhyped. Most of them, man, are just engines and passion merchants, bro. And on the ball, they're meaty, bro. And they ain't got football brains. That's why a lot of these man, when you see them in teams, it's the foreign men that are carrying these youths, blood, because they ain't got no brain, fam. Like, and this is it. And then when you see them all together, they look like a bunch of clueless ballers, bro. Like that's all you see, clueless runners, bro. Like the majority of the team is that.
I've been seeing Bear Man talk about we should get Anderson playing next to Manu, all this and that, bro. I watched them play today.
No, don't say Bear Man, say Saeed.
No, but the thing is,
that's Nuruddin's baller, bro. He wants Anderson, bro.
I want Anderson though, but you can't really.
I don't think you can judge it in this team.
But I'm not saying I'm judging it. I'm just saying when guys were saying it, and I had a picture of it in my head. That is what I saw in my head. Like the image of what I thought it looked like is what I saw.
For me, Manu busted. Manu was the conductor of the whole thing.
He was a conductor. He was
the conductor of the whole thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Nonsense.
I think for me though, it wasn't their job is not to be the next guy. It's Cole Palmer to get on the half turn and start doing stuff.
But you still need to you need to be able to play the ball between the lines.
Guy.
No, but I agree with Rance because that ball needs to come in a lot as well to like.
Yeah, it needs to be zipped in, and these men ain't got the intelligence to play these passes. This is what I'm trying to say to you.
I hear what you men are saying, yeah, but even Palmer. I personally don't. The reason why I don't like Palmer in intense because I don't think he's that great in tight space. You see when Anderson tried to zip it through the lines. Did you see what happened?
I know.
Man's touch was just not there. Like,
Yeah.
Cole
better
Palmer's
off.
not
He's like a giraffe.
a
He's
number
He had an off
10.
game.
He's not a number 10 in between the lines. You need to play him on the wing, bro. Like,
Well,
I'm
I'm
tired
sure
of this. Cole
But he's not
Palmer.
The way Anderson and Manu play, you're better off having like when Foden used to play like that, but in a forward advanced bit. Because he will understand what they're on, but not with Palmer. Palmer was the one that disconnected it from me. Still,
you see,
I can't lie, Rhino, Foden's dead. Foden's dead.
No, I'm not saying Foden now. I'm saying Foden before. When Foden was
in between the lines than Palmer, bro.
Way better.
Who?
Way better in between the lines than Foden.
Foden's better in between the lines than Palmer.
Yeah.
Facing the goal.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but really, it should be none of them. It's gonna be like what you're talking about, Rance. That pace and power. It's gonna be Jude. You know, someone that produces clutch moments. Someone that
and that's
just
even
run
worse.
all day, all long.
Well,
It's gonna be him. It should be him, really.
The thing is,
or Harry Kane.
Oh.
But I can't wait for the tournament when we're watching Saka and Bellingham. Wah. That's what's gonna be, blood. When we're watching them, think the place up.
They're just flat to deceive.
No, but you know what it is though? It's a good team, but not a good. It's good individuals, but not a good team. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I don't think
they're overrated like Rance thinks. I don't think they're overrated. I get what you're trying to say though, but
let's actually think about the players we're talking about. Palmer's not performing. Foden's not performing. Saka's not performing. Like Anderson's cold, but he's playing for a relegation side. Like maybe you didn't play most of the season. Like these are good players, but like when we're talking about world scale, you're talking about compare it to Portugal, compare it to France. These guys are not on the
but
level.
Anderson's good, like, but even when man is saying he's cold and that, like, he's a more technically sound version of what Rice is, box to box energy, man. Rice just ain't got the feet. You know,
we're trying to play an actual 8, like an obvious 8, as a 6 for England.
Nah, Declan will go there. Declan will go there. I think it was just a rotation thing.
Declan will go there. That's the thing, though.
Yeah,
Declan is a less technical version of Anderson, bro.
I
agree.
It's like I agree.
Playing Declan
will be there,
as 6 is even worse.
I know.
But Tuchel's idea to put Foden in the 9 is just a disgrace. Why?
I don't think it is.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
No,
we've seen him play his best football in that position, though.
Yeah, he's done it.
His best football is rubbish football when we're talking about
exactly.
Marcel, I'll be honest, Foden in the false 9 is not a problem if you've got players that can punch the ball into his feet. When you've got players that can't progress,
Adam Wharton,
the issue.
Be a problem.
There you go. Adam Wharton has to be England's Regista. He has to be.
He's
No, but Rance, I can name better 10s than him that England can select.
Who?
So why am I even bringing him on the plane? Why am I even taking him?
Who? Foden?
Who though? Who?
Jude.
Jude is not better than Foden at football or rugby. What game?
No, hey,
Rance, football, bro. Football. Jude is a better 10. Cole Palmer on form is a better 10.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
That's the time he's on form. I'm telling you.
Stop saying that.
We can't say on form, but we have to deal with what we have now. Right now, Cole Palmer has been a dud for 18 months at least. It's been a dud. I like Cole Palmer, but we have to call it.
I like Palmer as well.
Everyone likes Palmer.
I don't know call him my dad, but I like Palmer. Yeah.
The thing is, if you play someone like Gibbs White, man will give you a rating.
He's dead as well. Gibbs White, man.
Gibbs White.
He's not dead.
You lot are just shooting down the players that I'm saying. But
bro, Gibbs White better than your guy Jude, blood. You know them ones.
Gibbs White
Bellingham's our worst midfielder, bro. Only Conor Gallagher.
Man's not hearing that.
Only Conor Gallagher is worse than Jude Bellingham. He's the only one.
Don't disrespect Jude.
Gallagher's the only one that's worse than Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham on the ball is looking like Calvin Phillips, bro.
Nah.
Yes, he is, bro. He's a clumsy youth, blood. His second touch is a slide tackle. He's awful, bro.
Man.
This is what I'm saying. You know when he rants here, when he hears Jude Bellingham slander, he goes.
He's awful, bro. He's awful.
Bellingham's a good player. Bellingham's a good player.
Bellingham's top, bro.
You know what I'm
Bellinham's a good player. I just don't think he's a 10.
He's not a 10. He's not a 10.
He's not a 10. He's a bumper car. He just runs through the midfield, knocking people over. What's man talking about?
This guy hates
you.
Brother, in a rondo, you might as well put a traffic cone there, bro. Just bounce it off the cone.
But he ain't a 10 for a tournament style as well. He's right though in a sense that you can't be having Jude Bellingham as a 10 in a tournament style, bro. When you need the player to get the ball, move it, create.
But that's how they play though, Saeed, bro. That's how they play though. They don't play with...
Do you know what the actual problem is? There's an uncomfortable conversation that England don't want to have. If you have Rice in your team and you have Bellingham, pick one. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Agreed.
One.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
They don't want to hear that conversation, and that's why they're playing him 10. Pick one.
You
Yeah.
can
They-
play them
they've got
both.
two
innit?
It's the
athletic
setup.
players
It's the setup for
whose
real.
best
100%.
attributes are winning the ball back. Both of them.
Nah,
No
not-
progressive passing,
Who,
no
who?
line breaking, no nothing, bro. It's dead.
Who did
Like,
you
what are
say?
you doing?
Who?
Right.
If you're playing
Jude and
Bellingham and
Declan.
Rice, you've got both of their attributes are off the ball. Both of them.
I knew this.
Yeah, to be fair, you're gonna get that special passive
They're
from
both
right.
winners, bro. It's a fact. On the ball, they're both meaty, bro. Unless it's a
Nah,
I think
Nah,
Bellingham
nah,
gives
bro.
you that hope of that. Another third man run that goal. The
It's a
box crusher.
It's a box
Box
crusher.
Yeah, but
crusher.
you can't. You don't need
That's
two.
all
of
it is.
them. You need someone that can receive the ball, someone that can progress the ball, and then you can do the third man runner. That has to be Jude, or if you want to do that, but you can't play Jude and Declan, bro.
But,
Yeah, you can't play them both. But you
Bellingham
can't
can
play
receive,
Jude then.
you know.
I don't think they need Declan in most of the games that they play. I don't think they need Declan unless they play
They
like
need
a
to
team.
play-
TB.
They need to play that three that Spain
Or
play.
inverted left back.
Brother, his
Luis
PR
Kelly.
means that he's gonna play, bruv.
But you know what you
Then
got
they
to
have
do?
to drop
Play
Jude.
what Spain do. Pedri, Rodri, and Ruiz. Just do them three alternating. This is why Wharton is so key because he can be that guy that can be the creative player, bro. Like he's like I don't know if you've seen his assist here for Crystal Palace. The catalogue of his assists.
Yeah.
It's cold,
insane.
you know, bro. Like the passes in between the lines here, you could use him, but then again, I say England are so fixated on having a 10. I say United because United are fixated on having 10 with Bruno as a sole creator, and then it doesn't benefit the whole team. Hence why I go mad. But for England, they've got to realize, young man, we don't need a direct number 10. Just have three good midfielders. Get the ball off us. Get the ball off us, man.
No, but you say that they're fixated. I don't think they're fixated. I think that the majority, them man are just not good enough on the ball, so them man are trying to make up reasons to twang themselves, bro. Like, let's be real, yeah. Look at the three midfielders you named, yeah. They're all way better on the ball than fucking Bellingham and Rice. Like, even Anderson, yeah. Anderson's good on the ball, but he's good for an Englishman, bro. You know them ones there. Like, he's not good for a Spanish you or Portuguese you or whatever. Like, imagine good for English, brother. It's fish and chips on that, bro. It's dead. Like, I'll be honest. On the world stage, yeah. International football is chess, bro. And the thing is, yeah, if you can't receive the ball in between the lines and make the right decisions under pressure, you're not winning nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You're not winning nothing, bro. Because it's fine margins, international football, bro. It's mid to low blocks. Everyone's playing it.
Facts.
And you're not scumbagging set pieces all the way to the final. No, you're going to have to break down some stubborn teams. And you need smart, quick thinking. And England don't have players like that. Only
You know what, though? Do you know
can play a
did
little
you ever
bit.
watch Euros or the 21 Euros last summer?
Yeah, I did.
Weren't Alex Scott and Anderson in midfield, played in midfield together? And I don't know who was at the tip of the
They had Harvey Elliott, I think.
Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, Harvey Elliott.
They were running through Spain, you know. At one point, it was 2-0, wasn't it, in the first 20 minutes? And
You know,
they were-
it's
I watched the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Anderson was the player of the tournament, man.
yeah.
And then
the only thing for me
he
is
ran the
I
show.
swear they gave it to Harvey though, didn't they?
Yeah,
but
because he
for
scored
me-
goals, didn't he? He scored goals.
But
He scored
Anderson was
goals.
the best player.
yeah. The only thing is that type of football just doesn't really translate to men's like that. That's the unfortunate part.
And
No, but
also
you know
you
what
have to
it is,
consider
though?
that these are like Premier League starting players as well.
Yeah, but this
man.
is the point. When you look at the players, yeah, under 21 brothers, yeah, playing for Spain, a lot of them man are probably not starting week in, week out first
Facts.
team. They're playing
Facts.
against man that are playing men's football, and then by the time they all get to the same age, they're miles behind them. Do you know what I mean? So it's not
Yeah.
even about ability, it's about experience these times, and it's probably about athleticism and physicality at that age as well.
Yeah, 100%. But the thing is, though, is you're meant to try. Like, if you look at Germany 2009, yeah, a lot of their teams went to the World Cup in 2010.
Facts.
Khedira, Ozil, Hummels. I don't know if there's any more else. I don't know if Muller was in that
Was it
tournament.
Cruz?
Cruz was Cruz in that tournament as well.
I think so, yeah.
No, I think he was. I think he came a bit earlier than that. You know, I can't lie to you. But a lot of their team came from that.
Yeah,
tournament.
Jerome Boateng.
Jerome Boateng, yeah. So you've got to be able to trust that these guys that can play well in a tournament game.
But Saeed, they had a format, so they did it strategically. So they came up at the same time. Whereas with England, it's just like, if you're good or you're in form, you come up and then you stay playing.
That's what I'm saying. The wrong way. That's the wrong thing to do. It's man scored 3 goals, yeah. Oh, yo, man, let's bring him in the England squad. Man scored 3 goals.
Yeah,
That's it. Doesn't mean like Calvin Lewin does not need to come to the England squad. I'm sorry,
Calvin
guys.
Lewin-
On my life, he
Money, by the
doesn't.
way,
On my life,
he-
he doesn't. He should
And
never
them
be
kind of
there.
guys, they're washed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
Happens.
shouldn't be nowhere near
But the
England
reason
squad.
why they're trying those
Henderson.
guys is because they
Jordan
think they're
Henderson.
going to scumbag.
Bro.
They think Tuchel thinks he's going to scumbag set pieces and get it in the mixer.
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
how we
man scored 10 tap-ins, and they're moving like he's the best thing on earth, bro.
Now Welbeck played the best footballing out of any.
Yeah,
Bro,
That's what I'm saying. Where's
Well,
Danny
Bro,
Welbeck?
England's chances were on a set piece thing. That's what was looking mad.
Yeah, Welbeck
you know-
is
you know-
politics with Danny. He should be playing.
The best striker in the world.
Welbeck should have gone. For me,
is
Welbeck should
English,
have
and
been
he's
in
gonna
this.
come and play shit.
I should go to the
We
World
know
Cup if
this.
England really want. Welbeck
Yeah.
should be there.
it's Kane and
He's
his
the guy
shot.
who can offer more.
Bro,
Very
they're
level of
gonna
skill,
start
actually.
Kane, and he's gonna play shit, and it's gonna be a repeat of
Who's-
what we always do.
Who's everyone's favorites? I'm saying it's France, Spain. They're the two obvious favorites for me.
I watched Spain, but France are looking, mad.
Still France,
Portugal oozing, you know.
and Portugal looks strong though, but
With Ronaldo or without Ronaldo? That's the problem now. With Ronaldo, I don't know. Without Ronaldo,
But
they
I'll be
might
honest,
do
like Portugal are serial bottlers, man. Like I expect them to.
Right.
Portugal
I
are
hear
like
that as well.
the Netherlands, bro. It's like them man got all these names and then they get there and then they shit the bed every time.
Right.
Right,
I hear
man
that
have to
as
go.
well. But I
With,
feel like it's because
to go with
they
Spain.
keep forcing the
Spain and France.
Ronaldo thing.
Yeah, but they're gonna keep doing it because he runs the gaff, bro. Until he retires, he'll be playing.
I
Yeah.
hear
They
that
just have
as
to
well.
hope he gets injured, really, slyly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
If you're
They got
talking about
Martinez.
if you're talking about mid to low block, Argentina can low block France,
They can.
and they can get a winner as well. With
I don't know, you know.
The one thing I'd say, they've got Elise, they've got Ekatike, they've got guys Due that can just do madness. They got Church.
Madness, bro.
I think with France they got a player that is good for every type of formation.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I don't think
Right.
this Argentina can low block France. They don't have a player that
That's what I
they don't
hate,
have.
man.
They don't have a player that can just open up because obviously when they played France last time they had the likes of Di Maria, Messi, like still
Yeah, in
able to play
transition,
at a
yeah.
certain level. They don't have that no more.
They got
No,
Nico
I'm not
Paz.
gonna
He's a
lie
good
to you.
player.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The kid at
he's
Atletico
good, but
Madrid.
there's levels.
The kid at Atletico
Simeone.
Madrid.
Who,
No.
Alvarez?
Yeah, Alvarez.
Oh yeah, Alvarez
This
is
is
good.
tournament.
He's the only player, yeah, for me.
I don't
Yeah.
think
very
you
good.
guys realize that how Argentina, there's certain players, certain tournaments, they believe it's their destiny. They've got to come alive. But I see France, Brazil, Paul. Obviously, Ancelotti's trying to find out what works and what don't work. But people are getting way too gassed for me about saying France.
But it's true though. Have you
They're
watched
still,
it?
they're still.
Are
Yeah,
you-
I did
are you-
watch
no,
it.
but you have
I
to
did
watch
watch
them.
it.
Spain,
I
bro.
did watch it.
I hear what Nuruddin's saying though,
But-
because
but-
this France thing becomes an every year thing. Everyone just says
No,
France,
but
France,
the reason why people are saying France is because they got two actual teams. Like the
Yeah.
actually
Teams,
got
bro.
two teams.
I hear that.
Nah, the way they were
only 11
connecting and
players
playing
can
as
play.
well, they were playing good when I watched them, and they were actually
No, but I hear
balling
what you man are
out.
saying,
They're
but that's
balling out,
semantics.
so.
Only 11 man can play on the pitch.
Yeah, but they've got what he's trying to say is like
You
in
got the
tournament,
weapons,
when
innit?
you got
The weapons, yeah.
No, they definitely. I'm not gonna knock it. They got a bench. They can bring 5. They're gonna have 5 substitutions.
Yeah.
You can bring on 5, right, off the bench in a game where it's tight and where defenders are tired. Where the heat's gonna
Very
affect
hot,
a lot
man.
of things as well. And that's the big what I'm saying to you. So Latin American teams, man, honestly, some of you man don't understand the heat.
No,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
geez,
saying. You
man,
got to
the
look at
heat
Spain
can
as
affect
well,
them.
bro. Because Spain keep the ball. They'll pass you to
Yeah,
sleep,
yeah.
blood. You're
Right,
losing
yeah.
weight playing against Spain. You're just sweating, blood. You're not seeing the football, and you'll just get smoked,
No.
bro. That's why they have to be up there because they keep the ball better than any team.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
agree.
see that many like.
And they're winning.
I don't see that many European teams that do better on the heat, man. In a real heat.
Yeah.
But Spain though,
I don't
Spain,
see.
Spain should be
I've not
fine.
seen that. I've not seen
Spain will be fine, but that's why the Club World Cup, you look, the Brazilian teams were turning people over, bro. Like people sleep on the climate. The
Yeah,
climate's
man.
important.
And we should definitely forget about England because all that
South
high
African
energy
teams
running,
are
the
doing
guys
the
are gonna
same
get
as well,
asthma.
innit?
Fam.
Yeah, trust me. England are cooked, blood. Their man factor 30 dons,
Oh,
blood. Their man are just going to be
Asthmatic football.
smoked. Their man are going to be smoked. I'm telling you.
my god.
Oh, it's the truth. They ain't got no chance. In the sun,
Bare
England. good night,
asthma
bro.
pumps. Guys are trying to do big test football.
Oh, that's crazy,
They
man.
might getting sunburn and dehydration, bro. They might do nothing,
Oh.
bro. I'll be honest.
Nah, you know what? You're right.
KFC.
But it's got to be. But I think the fact that you mentioned France here is the fact that I think a lot of these games are going to go to extra time, and I feel like you got to realize here who's going to bring players off the bench that are going to be impactful. And I think with France here and the teams
Fact.
maybe that you think it's the teams that have got a squad, and I mean quality, not quantity, quality. You feel me? And that will be the difference makers. You get me? I'm surprised no one's mentioned Germany, even though I watched them the other night. They weren't great. I'm not gonna lie to you. Netherlands? Anyone shout for Netherlands?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
They used to be that team, guys, you know, but Netherlands were.
Oh, the only Van Gaal, blood. You know them ones. If it's not Van Gaal, blood, they ain't doing nothing. Coleman's a scrub. You know them ones. So
Coleman, man.
If it's not Van Gaal,
Netherlands is always an almost team, innit? It's an almost team, bro. And they used to have a lot of training ground bust-ups between each other as well back in the day. So that team, they've always had good players, but I feel like Netherlands it's not enough.
Coleman still plays, yeah.
Who?
No, he's the manager.
The manager.
That's what I was thinking. When you was that Coleman, you can't think he's old school. He used to be kind of quick. Kingsley, talk at Kingsley, innit?
No, I'm talking about
Koeman, the Koeman.
Oh, I'm with you.
I said he's old school.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Koeman.
Yeah.
But Japan are gonna do well anyway because of the climate and they keep the ball well.
Korea as well.
Very
You know, when it comes to Japan and Korea, I think it's more of the IQ thing, you know.
Yeah.
Them men are studying the game, you know. Them men are studying the game, bro. Trust me. And they're disciplined. Them man about discipline. Them man's disciplined. They'll win loads of games, man.
Yeah, when they play, they just
scrubby. Like, I mean, I don't know what he's about, but I've never seen a scrubby Asian player like in terms of like
they're sick,
they're
bro.
never scrubby, like you know, like they never like got a bad first touch or anything like that. Like
they're just technically complete, bro.
Yeah, have you seen the way they practice, Saeed? They practice, bro. They're on the training ground practicing.
They practice properly. Both feet, passing, receiving the ball with both feet, passing the ball with both feet, dribbling both feet. Everything's proper. Like.
I've never seen an Asian person with bad weak foot, you know.
Yeah, that's what, bro. Everything's 2 foot.
Bro, look at how they were keeping the ball yesterday against England, bro. Like, you're just looking at, they're so comfortable on every player is comfortable on the ball. Both
they're drilled.
The only thing the only thing that would damage them is that they don't have like quality strikers in the last third where you get half a chance, bang. You know what I mean? And go in there. That's the only thing in terms of the approach play. In terms of the approach play and stuff. They're like quick, man. The intensity which they play with as the team is unbelievable, man.
Yeah, the goalkeeper was good, man. I can't lie. That was a guy that was meant to be before Onana, man.
Yeah, we got linked with him still, and
I remember.
And then we didn't sign him. I told him no. I think it was after Onana. We said we can't do the IC3 thing again, bro.
Yeah, no,
we got linked with him. We got Lombard.
I actually thought he got better since then because when I scouted him a bit, he was making errors as well. Let's be real. At the time, he was
I even
a young
saw him make
goalkeeper
one
and
save. He carried it into Bearman.
Yeah, he plays for
Anyway, don't worry, guys. Onana's coming back. Mr. Jeremy Beadle's coming back.
Nah, he's
not coming back.
No way.
Coming back to play
He's coming back to take that Champions League money.
That's crazy, bro. That brother's locker got cleared out time ago. You know the ones? That's crazy.
He wants that Champions League money, mate.
You know what's scary?
Take the team there.
Look how football. Look how
I'd have to pay him off.
You know, look how players get made relevant at Man United. Though I've not heard a word about Onana. You know, like
facts.
Yeah,
and he's been dying, bro. You just know.
The maddest part is, they try paying.
I told everybody, Saeed, when you were celebrating that final, go, well, we're gonna get Onana. I told everybody, and then
no, but the thing
this guy is a scrub. I watched him at Ajax. This guy, all of a sudden, 6 months later after the ban, he reinvents himself in Italian football with Inzaghi's coaching, where they've got a set way of playing. And then they go, but Pep Guardiola said he's one of the best goalkeepers.
Yeah, that and the City game. Yeah.
Pep told me Harry Maguire was a fantastic. Shut your mouth, man.
Nah, man. Again, look at agenda.
Guardiola said this.
Let's go one
by one. Pep loves doing that, you know.
I called it before I even signed for anybody. I called it. So stop it, man.
I know most of
it was capping
right now, but
Pep loves doing that, you know.
Can we just
love doing that. Pep's on the R, that girl's length, but I wouldn't do it though. But you should.
Yeah.
That's what he's on.
But Pep gasses people to make himself look better, bro. That's what he does. That's what people need to understand. That's what he always does. Man will say, "Oh, we can't replace him here." Then buy Erling, bro. It's like, what do you do? This is what he does. Like, he just proper creates these fake obstacles, so you think that oh shit, like this is mad, and then Pep does it again, and he's like, yeah, because I'm the guy, bro.
It's exactly the same thing. It's not just Pep. It's Man City. They did the same thing with Sanchez. Get the price up. Get the asking price up. Oh, yeah, we're interested in Sanchez. You don't sign players that age. Stop the cap. And United and paid him 500 grand a week. And they were like, oh, yeah, we want Harry Maguire. Like, listen, Harry Maguire doesn't consistently play that level, that type of football that City were playing at that time. Stop the cap. Just wanted a price to be up Teams do this. This
I
happens in
genuinely
football.
think he likes
They
Maguire,
get the
though. He likes
price up.
Maguire.
Your rivals get the price up and then do that to you. No, they weren't, Saeed. They were not interested.
Hold on a minute. You're going to like
the cap,
Pep's
man.
not been fleeced, though. Pep's has been fleeced as well. You know that. Like, it's not
who-
only Man United that's been fleeced.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
but
also been
listen,
fleeced.
but the difference is that they covered up a lot of him and his recruitment mistakes straight away. You don't even notice it. It's like sniping.
But they sell
You're
them
like,
the
oh, they
year
got
after.
that player. Where's that player gone? Boom. They
They're
get
gone.
And there's no semantics over there. When the player's done,
Yeah.
they're done. You see,
They're
KDB, when he was done, he was done. We're doing this. Oh, Bruno, one more year. Casemiro, one more
Maguire,
year.
man,
Let them
go.
go.
BS, man.
Maguire,
But hold on,
Shaw.
can I just say something here? The thing is in football fans, yeah, I get it, yeah. We want to be the guy that says, I told you so. But when Onana was coming to sign for Man United, yeah, he weren't like what we've seen right now in the Premier League. Like, we didn't know that, bro.
Saeed, I told you it was 6 months. I explained to you. We did a show. I explained to you it was 6 months.
Let me land my point, and I'll say it. Nobody was here, and I'm saying that 99.9%, yeah, we're not saying do not buy Onana. There's flaws in his game. Man United looked at him and thought, you know what? Solid year. Inter Milan, played well. Yeah. He was a good goalkeeper. The problem is, though, and here, what I'm going to say, it's when we keep them for too long and we say, right, they stay beyond where they're kind of almost like told to. And I'm like,
because in the context of De Gea, we were just thinking ball playing keeper.
Yeah.
That was in everyone's head. Yeah.
Bro. So,
so we thought it was a positive step.
And also the market was dead anyway.
The fans were telling me, I'm like, all you guys have done, none of you were watching Inter Milan unless you support United.
We were.
You watched him of one game in the final. Oh, the football. He's the guy. And I'm like, this guy was I watch Italian football a lot. This guy prone to errors. That's one of the big. Go and watch the video again.
You've also hyped Diogo Costa though as well. Let's not.
Yes, I like Diogo Costa.
But I don't like Diogo Costa. He's error prone as well.
Yeah, I like Diogo Costa. I think he's better than Unana. Saeed, I think
hold on.
Error prone as well.
Fucking Jeremy Beadle, babe.
Hold on.
I can catch a ball.
Whoa. Hold on. If you're saying that,
Diogo Costa, yes, I do.
The level that you're rating Diogo Costa is saying that he's better than Onana, but you don't rate
Yes.
Onana at all.
Saeed,
Level though.
playing the championships better than Unana.
That's what I'm saying to you. Is that the standing level? But the level of standing you're rating Diogo Costa to is not at the level. So then that means your guy there
Unana has been a wash. He is not that guy. He likes to think he's that guy. You see it for even in the AFCON, the goals he lets in. What are we doing here?
He's
like saying, why are we giving him this much screen time? Why are we giving him this?
No, because he's talking about Onana, innit? And I'm saying you need
he's trash, man. He was trash from day
dot.
He had good 6 months. He had good 6 months.
Onana's a complete bust.
He had good 6 months in Italy. Good 6 months. And even the people when I read the article, the Dutch guys were like, they were shocked.
But
they were like, nah, he's not that guy.
And we spent 50 million on him, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Ten Hag needs to go jail.
I can't lie. All my brethren warn me about black goalkeepers.
They would have bought Summer for 5 million.
Don't let them do
Bro,
that,
and Summer we were linked with as well. We were linked with Summer first, and he turned out to be better than him. It was a
The
joke.
black goalkeepers thing is real, man. Trust me. And black refs. Black goalkeepers and black refs.
Yeah, it's getting
Listen. Do you remember Dida? You might be too young to remember Dida. Dida was a bad boy. Dida was a bad boy goalkeeper, mate.
We have low concentration. We can't be in those type of positions.
Dida, listen, it was not even about the concentration, yeah.
Dida was quality, man.
Dida was an unbelievable goalkeeper, man. But
Mandanda was all right as well, Nuruddin. And then there was that goalkeeper from Chile that used to take the free kicks.
Shillever, but bro, like, bro, what man needs to understand is
cold over here as well.
Yeah, but black man like to, bro, like it's too much swagger, bro. Like man like to
nobody
just do.
Who grows up wanted to be a goalkeeper.
No, but
we're supposed to be in the heat, and you got us in
most
England
of the time,
in the cold in goal.
Man want to do the flair thing, and you can't do the flair thing in goal, blood. I can't lie, your goalkeeper needs to wear boot cuts, bro. Like, man can't do the flair thing in goal, blood. Like, your goalkeeper needs to be like the most straightforward, nerdiest 1 + 1 = 2 brother.
Yeah,
man can't have no blonde hair dye and that, bro.
Like,
it's crazy.
You know, there was a sick goalkeeper. I forgot the name. He played for Mexico. Smallest goalkeeper I've ever seen in my life. But what a goalkeeper. Was it Campos? Was it Campos?
I thought you were talking about the Colombian.
It could have been. I think
no, it was a Mexican goalkeeper. Trust me, short guy, unbelievable agility.
No, I
one
don't
of
know.
The best shot.
It's
Yeah, short guy, unbelievable, legendary. But the best goalkeeper for me, one of the best goalkeepers ever in the world was Higuita. My guy doing that scorpion and that saving goals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he's mad eccentric though, so it's like I don't know about these eccentric goalkeepers. I like boring goalkeepers, bro.
Lamont is boring.
I don't trust IC3 brothers because them man do crib turns in the box,
go down the wing and cross it in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like
That's what I like
boring.
about Lamont.
If you see
Lamont is the perfect goalkeeper.
If you want to watch,
I like
honestly, there's a Netflix documentary about Higuita on Netflix.
I like bread and butter goalkeepers, not even toast, just bread and butter. I like that type of goalkeeper.
The basic, bro. The basic. You need the basic, bro. Obviously, the reason why we're talking about Marcel, there was a few rumors about like he's gonna come to United and fight for his spot. They're all coming from his agent. They're all coming from his agent.
Campos, Campos.
That's what it is.
And this is going to be the big test for, Wilcox and Barada and Viva. This is their test, They've got to get all this kind of business done early. It's harder to sell players than to bring players in, and you've got to set budget. But as soon as the season's finished, we've got
how many are you
bring
selling,
in
Marcel?
2 players.
Let me ask you, how many are you selling like in this summer? Give me the names that you're selling this summer.
Well, I would like to get rid of Luke Shaw, but I doubt we'll be able to do that one. Agate has to go.
Why not? Explain to me why not.
Nobody wants him, basically.
I don't care. I don't give a damn.
Now you saved me with that one side because I would have gone a political route, but nobody really wants him. But
I don't give a.
You can go there. No, that's a real thing.
We don't care though.
But we do care. It's the
okay, I'll ask you this question: If Luke Shaw was Brazilian and with skin complexion like yours, would he still be here? If he was French with skin complexion like yours, would he still be here?
No comment. I don't know. I don't know.
Unana, listen, I watched Phil Jones make horrendous errors at United. He's still got the full year's contract. So it's about the way the face fits people. Remember that as well.
No comment.
That's not brand friendly, but what I will say is he's not
simply
that.
Because and nobody wants him, and he could potentially be a backup as a centre back. Also, so I'll give him that benefit of the doubt as well.
Let's not do this. We're
not playing in the 3 anymore. Look at it.
I've asked his list. Let me hear his list, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, thank you, Saeed. So Luke Shaw, Agate, they both have to go. I would like Delo, but again, it's another PR thing. Who's going to want to take him? That kind of thing. I think Mazwari has to stay. I think he's a very solid player. Xerxes, I would say, unfortunately, most probably has to go as well. I would say Xerxes has to go. Rashi's already going to be part of that list. Casemiro's already going to be part of that list. Hoyland's going to already be part of that list. What's that left back? That Ten Hag. Malacia's already going to be part of that list and should be gone as well. I think I already named Rashi. So you've got maybe like 6 or 7 players. I might be missing 1 or 2.
Jadon.
Toby Collier. Sancho. Thank you.
He's out of contract.
Okay, but he's also going to be gone, so that's freeing up a figure. So it's a good shout as well.
Well, you want to get rid of Collier?
No, I'm talking about Sancho's wages. It's going to be wages that are off the books now. So some money will be, over the course of how many years will be available. We can put that on a big player, and then Collier as well most probably goes. But and Mason Mount. Thank you. So there's at least I maybe named about 9 or 10 there, Saeed and everyone. So. But those got to get done, and we might even have to drop the price down just to get them off the books because it's a World Cup year. We need to get at least 2 or 3 in as soon as the season's finished. So,
Marcel, let me ask you the question now: Who do you think realistically the club are gonna get rid of? What do you think the club are gonna do?
Definitely Agate.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it won't be Mason Mount and Luke Shaw. For similar kind of rhetoric that you've kind of given us. So definitely won't be them 2. Agate, Rashi. No comment. Agate, Rashi, Sancho. Those 3 will be definitely gone. Agate, and Xerxes. Xerxes will also be gone.
If the right money comes in. Yeah,
if the right money comes in, agree with that.
But you won't get much for him as well. We only got.
I don't understand. So if Xerxes goes, does that mean we need to buy a striker or forward?
Oh my God, Malacia.
I would like
and Malacia as well. Yeah, so 5.
Malacia leave on a free anyway.
To answer your question, Saeed, but we always needed to buy a striker. So
wait, why? Why do we need to get a striker?
Xerxes,
another one.
Xerxes not the dynamic forward. I mean,
listen, that's our last worry right now. We've got like 4 of them right now.
Oh no! In terms of priority, it's far down the list.
It's low on the priority list.
It's low on the priority, but in terms of what we needed,
but it can't be low if you sell Xerxes. It can't be low though. That's my point.
I disagree with you.
But he's not playing anyway.
So you think we should go into different competitions with just one main striker?
It's free.
Carrick plays Brian there as the Xerxes doesn't even exist right now. Xerxes doesn't even really exist right now. It's Brian or Sesko. So
yeah, for now we got one competition. It's a bit different though, isn't it? Like when you go into different competitions and you're playing different teams, you're not just going to be playing.
I heard some reports that Xerxes.
That's why I said to you originally, we've always needed a striker with the premise that there needs to be 3 there. But when you consider priority, you've got to put your midfield above that. So you've got to already go into the market and purchase maybe 2 or 3 of those. You maybe got to have your fullback but I think you can get away with not having a winger. But you got to go into the market.
We need a left winger.
We need a left winger more than we need a striker.
You've got to go and get a left back before.
I'll be honest. I don't think Xerxes is going anywhere. I'll be honest. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I think he's in the steam, man. I think
they shouldn't sell him anyway. I don't.
Yeah, but even when he stays, we need a left winger, bro.
Yes.
Left winger's priority. I don't think you do, Rance.
Why?
No, we do.
Dorgu and Cunha can do the job there.
Marcel, you're right. But with that same logic, man can't be doing that, could do a job, but then you want to sell half the squad, like.
That's what it does.
I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment on the Dorgu thing.
I want to win it all, man.
Because half the squad can do a job, Marcel, but you want to get rid of half of them.
Why can't you?
No, I agree.
Bro, I can't comment on the Dorgu one.
That they're doing there is good enough quality. There's
For
enough goals at that left side. Whereas the midfield is such a high priority, and I don't know what our budget's going to be, Rance.
No, bro, so I agree with the midfield. I believe the midfield, if I could just overhaul the midfield and leave everything else, and someone gave me the money and I could buy 4 midfielders, I would just buy 4 and I'd fuck Ugarte off. Do you know what I mean? I don't like Mason Mount either. Do you know what I mean?
If you could get rid of Mason Mount. Facts.
Like when I'm looking at players, like when we're talking about can do jobs, I think that the profile of left winger that we need, we don't have it, bro, in any way, shape, or form. Like Cunha's doing a very good job there and he's improving there. However, I believe Cunha's best to get the best out of Cunha, he needs a free roam centrally, bruv. Like, so I need someone on the wing. Someone like I like the width that Dorgu keeps on the left hand side. He adds some real width and he adds explosiveness. So we need a specialist winger on that wing. I think that's a need more than a fullback.
Who?
More than a fullback?
Wait. Sorry. What did you say, Nuruddin?
He said Mitoma,
blood.
Mitoma, I like it, but he's on the wrong side of 29.
Yeah, but he's good, but he's not Man United good.
So basically, what you're saying is you want to sign, first of all, injury prone.
Have you seen what the wingers that are out there?
Injury
prone.
They try and sell me this kid.
Brother, get me Ilman Injai now.
This kid has got Lukaku first touches in Germany.
But Ilman Injai is more inverted than a winger, though.
That's what I said to Rance.
Yeah, but bro,
by next season,
but bro, there's not many touchline wingers in football. All these men are inverted. All these right-footed men
they are.
Now, he's really inverted.
The solution is a 29-year-old injury-prone left winger.
Touchline winger, Rance. We don't need a left winger.
No, but bro, you're saying that he's inverted.
I think Dorgu's more of a do-a-job guy. He's not a winger.
But the thing is with
Dorgu, he's going to become Gareth Bale.
What's the sample size?
In certain games,
and you're putting that amount of pressure on the kid.
No, bro, don't laugh at Marcel because, bro, I'll be real. Stranger things have happened, didn't it? Like one thing is with Dorgu, Dorgu's definitely an attacker, bro. When man been watching finishing, he's definitely an attacker, and his engine. He's got a 1% engine, bro. Like in terms of two-way players in the league, he's ridiculous, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that he's gonna be a starting winger for Man United long term, but he's a great option, especially for the games away from home, the tough games where you need someone that's gonna help you defensively, bro. So
to be fair, the Premier League has become more physicality and running power.
Absolutely. And he's got that in abundance. And he's technically updated as well. Like he's good at linking with players. His interchanging is very, very good. Like he's got all the potential to be a top winger in the league. However, I am not starting games with him as my number one winger next season.
I agree. It's not fair on him, man.
Let's do it.
It should be.
Cunha can do it. You're right.
Let Cunha live in the half space and get me a touchline fullback. And now I've got 6 in the forward line, or I've got 5 in the forward line.
Bro, listen, I agree with you. However, Luke Shaw's never gonna overlap. Do you know what I'm saying? And
shot him.
And if you're playing Dogu as a left back, overlapping Cunha, which you could do, and I think would work wonders, yeah, then we need more bodies.
Yeah,
no,
we
I
need bodies.
Who's the touchline fullback you're talking about? Who's the touchline fullback
Get me the fullback. Get me the fullback. And then I've got 2
Nuno Mendes.
Luke Shaw and somebody else. Proper fullback.
Man?
And then leave Dogu and Cunha to do their thing.
Juve at West Ham if they go down. Juve at West Ham.
Because I'm seeing
the guy for Germany is good, you know. Man, that guy.
No, Juve. Saeed Juve at West Ham is good.
Who, Nathaniel? Nathaniel Brown.
Nathaniel Brown. I can't lie to you, Mandem. He might be the truth, you know. Like he's good.
We're linked to Bobby Brown. Like,
yeah, I'm telling you that he would be a good option. But for me, I get what you're
saying.
saying.
We need Element and Jai. I know you don't like him, but I don't care, brother. I'll be honest, yeah. Man, I'm talking about he's inverted. He's dribbling, yeah. If you tell him you're taking down the line, he's going down the line. This guy, the ball does what he says it does, bro. Like this guy's different. Proper footballer, bro.
100%.
You know what it is?
My thing is here. Yeah, go on.
And Jai's the type of player you add to your squad when the squad's healthy, innit?
Our squad is healthy.
No, the thing is, you need to add to the squad. Man, need to add to the jar. What do you mean, like when we're healthy, bro? We don't have no squad.
Somebody's talking about Luke Shaw.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like, you see when you've got a team that's ready to go, and then you add an extra piece of the puzzle, like and then die. I feel like it works.
We need to go. We need to go.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, but
we're
not
there.
Manchester United not there. Manchester United are not there.
And then
all I'm saying is this: remember, people, when you're thinking about this, Manchester United for periods of the next season, if you end up in the Champions League, have to play 3 games in 7 days.
Yeah, so which we can manage, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When people are telling me
what
about
does that mean,
Shaw,
though?
When you're telling me about Luke Shaw can't play 2 games in a week.
I mean, he won't be relied upon.
That's why we need a fullback. That's why we need
Yeah,
a
but
fullback.
he won't be the starting fullback next season, you would think. And also, as much as we like to do the doom and gloom about 3 fucking games a week and that, we've seen it under previous managers with these same shit players, blood, and we won trophies. So, like, it just is what it is, isn't it? We won FA Cups, we won League Cups, we done these things, we got to finals and we lost them with these same dead ballers playing 3 games a week. So
100%.
Like we still getting over the line, bro. I think people are overestimating what it takes.
That's what I was saying last week.
That's what I
was trying to say to you last week. Like, it's kind of we've done it before.
United done it before. Manchester United need numbers, and they need quality numbers. And January was a massive miss in terms of getting in the numbers that Manchester.
We never buy anyone in January. You keep
and you know what? All of you have got a recency bias because we went out the League Cup and we went out the FA Cup in first time of asking, and people think we know that there's certain players in our squad that can't play for more than and who are already injury prone as well. That's a fact.
But Nuruddin, who would you expect it? What kind of player would you have expected in January?
Bro,
at least one midfielder to be sorted,
like a workhorse type of player.
But also, that's down to rotation as well. Remember, like you need to look at it. You need to manage a squad, bro. Do you know what I mean? You would think that with the way that Carrick is managing now, he's not changing the lineup too much because we're playing 1 game a week. When we're playing multiple games a week, bro, you would think that he's going to rotate. And obviously they're saying with the sports science team, they're telling man X amount of player needs to play X amount of minutes. You just have to trust here that these men are going to rotate the players the right way. Ruben didn't really like to rotate sensibly. He done foolishness. Do you know what I'm saying? And then how far are we going back? So we don't know.
I do the same shit, I'll be real.
Yeah, but no, but the thing is, everyone talks about rotation, but bro, Arsenal are in all competitions pretty much, yeah. Brother, but what is Arteta rotating?
Yeah,
they brought in Norwood.
I don't want Arteta to be, but Rance, truly, I don't want Arteta to be the.
I'm just saying, it's not Arteta. I'm talking about Arsenal. They're a team that are competing for everything. Yeah. And bro, man are seeing the same midfield all the time. Man are seeing all these other things. I think people need to understand when you're winning games.
They're rotating champs.
Man don't get tired when they're winning games. Yeah, they rotate in the Champions League because for them, for whatever reason, depending on what games they're playing, maybe the Champions League are the easier of the draws. But the
teams attack you in the Champions League.
Bro, even the other day, even when they rotate, even the other day in the cup competition, they played 6 attackers, bro. Do you remember they played like that Samson them fucking Norgard and all that bullshit? Then they had to bring on
yeah, in the early, but that's super early stages, of the That's what you would expect us to do. If we drew a Port Vale, you would expect Michael Carrick to put out a changed team.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect Michael Carrick to put out a fully strength team. You would expect to see Shea play, and then Mandem. You would expect it. Do you know what I'm saying? So again, it depends on the level of opposition. But the point is, we can't just assume that man ain't gonna change it, or we need 20 players and that. No team's got 20 players.
No, I need 20.
Yep. And also,
I think
a lot of the players are not in the World Cup. And Bumo, Sesko, Dorgu.
And Bumo's not going to the World Cup. Oh, okay, yeah.
No, there's actually quite a handful of players that are not going to the World Cup. So, in terms of burnout and that, I mean, there's a good chunk that are going to be at home as well. Tonali is going to be, if United do go for him, I mean, hold that Italy, but United could go and get Tonali quite easily now, you know what I mean, quickly. So there's a lot.
Out of the current squad that we've got, it's only Dorgu and Mbemo.
Sesko.
Okay.
Yes, I'm saying to you, and you got to remember, if the certain players in the squad don't really make it, they might not be in the first team as well.
I think Maguire goes though.
Yeah, maybe will be the team. You know what I'm saying? So there will be players that will be in around there. But I do agree with the whole sentiment anyway, is that United have got to go and get the players in early. That's why I tell the video, Man United can't make this mistake, is that if you get this summer done early, we could be in a good position. So the fact that Anderson and Tonali, if you get them in quite early, or another one, Beleba and Tonali, that's good news as well. You know what I mean, for Man United. So if you can get them in early, that will do a lot for Man United, bro. Do a lot massively. So it's just about getting them in early, man, and making sure that we're ready for next season, because there's going to be a lot of teams going in for these players quite early, because everyone's panicking, bro. Everyone is you think we're not on the same boat as Man City? They're on the same boat as us. As much as they might be in the Champions League and they're doing all of this and whatever, they need to strengthen as well. There's a lot of teams that need to strengthen.
Yeah, it looks like they put all their eggs in the Anderson basket, because
they have.
It's almost they're trying to keep a man from bidding for Anderson because he's ours and that. But they're saying that he hasn't made a decision.
I'm not gonna lie though. You see the other day I was looking at some of the Champions League ties, and in my head, I don't know if I'm deluding it, but I was looking at it, I was thinking the way we play suiting this Champions League's play.
Facts.
That let's even what's it called? What team was it? You see the Barcelona game, Obviously, I'm not saying we're better than them, but I'm saying the way they played against Newcastle for periods of time, we could have gone toe to toe with them.
Yeah,
because the teams attacking the Champions League. That's why Spurs did well. The majority of teams. That's why Bodo Glimt, who are 50,000 population in the northern the Arctic, right, small fishing village, did really well because teams attack you and you get more space. It's not like Premier League where people low block you and go ahead then. So the Champions League, most teams, well, from this season anyway, I hope it continues to next season, is that most people think, right, we're going to attack because we want to finish in the top 8. Get that automatic.
You're adding them 3 players, bro. Are you,
so that being said, I said that to say that being said, I feel like our recruitment should definitely be Premier League based, because I don't think Champions League will be much of a problem, in my opinion.
But the thing is, the Premier League is where United are getting most of their products from anyway. I don't think there's not many players abroad. You're looking at maybe a left winger abroad. That's maybe out there if you want to, and maybe a fullbacks might be abroad. But a lot of them are in the Premier League. A lot of the what you want is in the Premier League, so it should be a lot easier. It might not be a lot easier because then there might be a bidding war. I don't know. You get me, from the teams that are around us. But if United do the groundwork now, and there shouldn't be a lot of time for them right now with 1 game a week. You know what I mean? It's not as if they're doing anything else and they're not told to go in Champions League football. You know what I mean? There is time for them right now to be making the groundworks. You feel me? They can. So that right there is where we have to take advantage. But I do believe people are sleeping on Man United. They can laugh. I know I get it with 15 last season, but you go and get one summer right, you could be shooting up the table. As we see with Michael Carrick right now. You see United shoot up the table. You don't know. In the Champions League, you're right, maybe, AJ. It might suit us a lot more in the Champions League. You feel me? So,
and Saeed, you know what it is? What's so interesting about what you're saying, yeah, and that's why I'm not even so harsh on Carrick, because all these games we're not playing too well and whatever. Yeah, we can criticize it, but we haven't even got the main players that we would start. Like, imagine like someone like Lissandro and Dorgu, just them two alone change our team. So if we're still getting results and we're still nicking it and we're still not losing as much, bro, you have to look at the bigger picture. So
yeah,
that's
but
for
Rhino,
me.
I can also say the same, that most teams have got injuries as well, and injuries are part of football, bro. Injuries
yeah,
are
that's
part of
true.
football.
But but that backs my point even more.
Some injuries.
But that backs my point even more. If you look at all the teams and look at everyone's form, we're not doing too bad.
And
do you know what I mean?
I'd be shocked if the teams that are running around us are as shit as they are this season.
Next season, I mean.
But you know, if it was a thing where Bruno was injured, I'll be like, fairs. If it was a thing where Bruno was injured, I'd be like, fairs. Maybe like a Mbeumo or something, I'd be like, fairs. Because those are players that are always fit. So it's like missing them is like, wow, that's a taboo. But when you're missing players like Martinez, De Ligt, Mount, like, I don't care about that because they're always not there. So it's time to prepare for life without them.
That's true. But Martinez does make a difference to how we play.
Since we've had De Ligt, he's been available. And the one time he wasn't available, like our clean sheets went with him, blood. So De Ligt showing his value to our defense.
I swear he wasn't available last. Was he available towards the end of last season?
He missed the Europa League final. He wasn't available towards the end of the last season, but that's about it.
Yeah, man.
That's it. He didn't miss that many games, bro. But for the majority of the season, he was there and he was important. So
yeah, he was.
Well, you know what the thing about it? He's missed 3 months of this season, haven't he? And it could be out for the rest of the season.
He will be. He won't be back. He won't be back.
He's out for the season.
He has an injury record though, like in general.
But he is. But the thing is, I think it's exaggerated, bro. Go and check his record.
It is.
Yeah, we went through it. We went through it on the shows.
It was at Bayern Munich, bro. It was exaggerated, man. Like they did that.
It's like Mazraoui.
But they did that with Varane as well, and he was available more than Lissandro. So it's one of them ones. Lissandro's the one. He's been a serial fucking sick note since he's joined us,
bro. He's
back though. He's back though. You know what I mean? Apparently, he's back.
Yeah, but he's always back, blood. Like Mason Mount, they're always back, and then they're not. Like,
yeah, he's left a lot of chunks without playing football. Lissandro,
but to be fair, he's had some serious injuries as well. Like really, like Korea.
He has. He's been lucky.
Yeah, on a sentiment thing, yeah, I hear that's obviously human being and that, but on a fan thing, though, I don't care, bro.
No, 100%. No, I understand that. What I'm saying to you is that he's not just had little niggles. The point I wasn't making it as sentimental. I'm making it as that if this is serious injuries, and when you get the serious injuries, your body's never the same. You know that, like. For me, the fact that he got injured with a metatarsal again after he was out all year, and then we let him to go to Argentina and then play games for Argentina, and then he broke down again. Then he was out for 6 months or how long.
That was mismanagement as well. That was mismanagement.
Yeah, that's Manchester United. But nobody wants to have those uncomfortable conversations, bro. Not on here anyway. Man gets shouted down.
You know,
medical team. Horrendous.
I do believe that left-sided centre-back
role. That's for fucking rejects.
I would maybe look at a left-sided centre-back role, but again, it's not the priority. You know, when you look at it,
Manchester United need a centre-back.
It's a priority. It's a big priority.
Manchester United need a centre-back. If you think United don't need a centre-back,
I think a left-sided centre-back.
Unless Evan and Euro, their development
is back in his twin. He's back in his twin, man. Go back in his twin, bro.
From the break, yeah, their development and training goes to a level. Then I think we might be able to get away with it. But that's putting too much pressure on young players.
Midfield's more important for me, man.
Way more important.
No, midfield is
Luke Shaw, Nuruddin, who you don't like. Is somebody
I think the midfield protects even the players that are not too great. The midfield is going to help a lot of our issues. Not everything.
High potential centre backs, and we've got good centre backs that keep clean sheets, like what Rance has been saying.
Potential doesn't play games.
Like you mentioned, Nuruddin is there. Euro's got potential. Martinez is a good centre back. Maguire's useful.
Forget Martinez for a second. Forget Martinez.
Potential doesn't play games.
That's my guy, yeah. But don't add Martinez. So name the
potential doesn't play games.
Yeah, it's Heaven, Euro, Maguire, De Ligt, who I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt that it's one bad injury. So I feel like he'll be available. So that's 4 centre backs.
That's not good enough.
You gotta remember, look at Arsenal, yeah. A lot of them have all been injured, like a lot of them. And I'm like, that gives you the warning signs that you need one more extra as well just to add in there for me personally. So get
I'm
one more.
even talking about quality-wise. That's not good enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, there you go, then. So it's like, if you go and get that next season, get one more in there. And then, but again, it's not the priority for me. It's not. For me, it's a midfield. That's the biggest area we need to talk about.
We don't have one more centre-back money. We don't have that kind of money right now.
We gonna make money,
What
man.
are you talking about money? Listen, we just got.
Why
You know what? When if you qualify for the Champions League, you got 100 million guaranteed, pal.
100 million
Sponsors. Those
How many
sponsors
players
goes
do you think we're bringing in?
Yeah,
How many
no,
players do you
that
think we're
goes
bringing in?
towards the bidding war for Tonali, the bidding war for Anderson.
You know that you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay the 100 mil straight away.
Yeah, you can pay installments. Installments, man. We're the kings of installments, bro. You know us, yeah. We're installment FC, bro. We know how to do that shit, bro.
We got Alex, bro.
Yeah,
that's why we got 1.3 billion in debt. Yes, yeah. So installment.
No, I'm talking.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not. What I'm trying to say to you is that right now, means must. Yeah, we need to do something. It's not right. We don't want to do it, but it's not our money at the end of the day, and we need the players. So we want to cut them. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean. But the thing is, though, with Man United, though, they've not been able to generate the money back, and that's where the issue is. Now with the Champions League football coming in next season, the money will be generated even tenfold, man. Like, let's not do this. You see what it was like at Old Trafford. Man United not been there. 5 million per match day revenue. Man United are losing. The revenue on TV. Man United will be on TV every single Champions League game. Every single brother, they want every game right now. We've barely played on a 3 p.m. game, bro. Barely this season. And you would have thought that Man United with one game week would play a lot of 3 p.m. But no, let's play you on a Monday night.
Monday nights, yeah. Monday nights, yeah.
Yeah, but that's because people want to see us play football.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying to you that money shouldn't be an issue once everything else becomes it. Like I feel like this idea that you think that Ineos don't have the money, they do have the money. It's
the money will be there.
The money will be there. It's just like we have to just prioritize where we need to spend on. If they go and spend 100 million on this Diomande guy, we're gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a no.
That's a you lot are crazy. But if they don't and they end up spending it elsewhere, then obviously it's a different conversation.
No, but you need maybe 200 million, 80 million centre midfielders. You need two of them. So then you don't have another 80 odd million.
No, but you got Ugarte money, you got potentially.
You're paying
Rashford.
You know that.
We can afford to bring in 380 million midfielders, yeah, if we move on Ugarte, bro.
Yes.
Because you're looking at Cass's wages, you're looking at Rashford's wages going. That's not including the Rashford money as well. Sancho's wages gone. Like there's a lot of money being freed up from wages.
Yeah, and rants for argument's sake.
Boiler money as well.
What I'm trying to get across to Nuruddin is, I agree with you, but then can you go and get a fourth 80 million player in a centre back? I don't think so.
But you don't even need to spend 80 million on the centre back. The market's not like
that. 40 to 50 million.
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
you can spend
40,
50 million on a centre back. I would argue you get 2 80 million centre mids and you can get a 50 million one or 40 million one, bro. You know what I mean? You can go and get a João Gomez or whatever for a little 40 million, bro. You don't need to do the mad thing, but we need 280 million midfielders. We need two. If it's Tonali and Baleba, get them two, then the third midfielder can be a good functional squad midfielder to replace Ugarte, because Ugarte is a bench man anyway.
Even then, though, I'm going for fullback before I go for the centre back. I need someone to replace.
Even the fullback's only going to cost you 40 million anyway.
Brother, you're literally preaching to us. You're saying you want a centre back, but then you're also saying we need a fullback.
No.
To me, Manchester United lack. To me, Manchester United lack. When I watch some of the games, when I see Luke Shaw and Diego Dalot playing,
our fullbacks,
I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah,
and then I watch other teams and I see their fullback, the amount of the way they play through their fullbacks and the amount of help that they do to the attacking forwards, and especially when you come against low block, the way that you can maneuver, whether either inverting them or either going wide. And actually expanding the pitch because that's what you have to do when you play against a low block. You have to make the pitch wide as possible to find the gaps. I don't see that, and the athleticism is not there. The strength is not there. The power is not there. But Dogu comes back. Can Dogu be coached as a left back?
Of course,
I think he's better forward than he is the defending. He's got the bozo moment.
You know
concentration.
I don't think you might have gone like Dogu's.
Manchester United need a left back, and then the guy. And this is the thing. I really, just for the laughs, would like, well, you know, other than due respect to your mum and brother rants, would like to Spurs to go down just for the laughs, yeah. They won the Europa bantering us, and then they're coming down. But I'm thinking if West Ham do go down, I do like Fernandez. I do like Doof. I think United can get Doof.
There,
but Fernandez is an attacking. He's an attacking player, bro. That everyone's misprofiling as well.
Yeah,
but I think this
season he's been playing better since he got deeper. You know.
Yeah, he's played so much better deeper, bro.
Mandem,
honestly, his ball playing ability runs from the deeper positions has been phenomenal for West Ham.
No, he has the ability. He has the ability because he's a technically talented player, but you need to make sure that the profile of the midfield around him is the right one.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Yeah. And by the way, if you're signing Tonali will only suit for me in a 3 in midfield. None of this bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
100%. Don't bother getting Tonali if you're going to play him in a 2. Do not. Yeah. Get him in if you want to play in a 3, then you get Tonali. And then you wait.
Why can't you play Tonali in a 2?
Because his ways in terms of his is a youth that's got so much energy to burn, he want to get up and down the pitch. So if you're putting him next to, let's say, a Baleba is going to be left on his own. Kobe's going to be left on his own. You need 3. The reason why he looks so good in that system in Newcastle is because they play 3 and they all interchange.
They do.
They all interchange.
Yeah,
they don't do one that you do this, you do. No, they all interchange. And he's better in that way. And even for Italy as well. Honestly,
playing the 2 for Milan when they won the league, bro.
Playing football.
That's Italian football, bro.
We're playing
I can walk it. Me and you can play for Milan and win the league. Have you seen that league? Have you seen that league?
Yeah, forget all
Modric,
of that.
Man like Modric is taking them apart. Modric is man of the match almost every game when he plays.
Right. Yeah, forget Nerden. We play 4-4-2 when Bruno likes to push up a bit more and start.
He does.
I'm looking beyond Bruno for me.
So we need Tonali. So we need Tonali to get with the program. You need to be able to manage in the 2. It's as simple as that.
Listen, he's adapt as well, man.
Done.
Just because he had that at Newcastle, he also has to adapt as well. So
yeah, forget all that.
But he's talking about bringing out the best in a minute.
Oh yeah, I get you. Just to move on the conversation here. Was anyone gutted about De Zerbi going to Tottenham? Was anyone feeling attack away?
No.
You know what I mean? Anyone?
No.
I
rate De Zerbi. De Zerbi's record is there in the Premier League. Took Brighton, who were nowhere to be seen, took them to Europe, finished 7th. Wanted the squad to be added onto, wanted to sign players that he's got relationship with, wanted to improve. His coaching record is there, clear. So forget your cheap shots, Saeed, yeah? Hold tight with your cheap shots. This guy played better football than I've seen Manchester United play in 13 fucking years.
Yeah, I'll add to that. I was saying, if it's not Ten Hag...
Not really!
If it's not Ten Hag, I wanted De Zerbi.
Biased,
even when Ten Hag was failing,
Nuruddin.
Let me just compare you. By the way, I'm going to compare the record here because Adi Wali sent me this, and he's a big De Zerbi fan. Yeah.
No one's disputing though. Guys, we're not disputing.
1 second, right?
We're not disputing. Oh, go on, sir.
This is record in Premier League, yeah. But then these are the other managers that we all gas and talk about as well. This is Glasner's record. This is Iriola's record as well. They're not bad for their Eddie Howe, who Nuruddin loves to rave about. This is his record. Thomas Frank, who was joined as well. These are all the records compared to a De Zerbi in a sense. But I still think for me,
De Zerbi plays open football with dead baller side. He's brave. Yeah, that's called bravery.
Yeah, but this is why I said.
But it's also called naivety as well.
It's a sideways step, yeah. Getting rid of Carrick here for these managers.
What
because they're all losing as many as they're winning.
Yeah, I would even say backwards. I would even go as far as saying backwards.
But don't try to use this now and have a dig at De Zerbi. De Zerbi showed entertainers. What they think were the entertainers. Don't forget that. I was watching them every week against Liverpool.
He definitely gets points for style of play. 100% he does.
Of the park.
He does get points for style of play, but I just think that at Man United, I don't think we can have managers here or coaches here that think that their ideology is more important than the players. I'm past that shit. I'm past that shit.
We saw it. No, because we saw it. We've got the experience now. We saw it with Amorim and Ten Hag. We saw it. To me, Ten Hag is the biggest thing because we saw the triangles. We saw all that. He came to Old Trafford and started doing basketball case in the football.
Yeah, the 3-1-6 thing and it killed us.
Yeah, and that's another thing. The trust is done there. But that means that you can't shit on Like Saeed's trying to shit on Deserby. Don't shit on him. Yes, you were, man. Stop the cap. You were shitting on him. Get the records on that. You know what I watch football for, Saeed? You know what I watch football for? Pleasure. I watch football and go, look at that. Look at this. Look at the way they bought this team. Look at the way they got out of that situation. Look at that triangle. Look at that ball through. That's what I watch for. You know what? That's why I was brought up to watch Old Trafford. That's why I was brought up to watch. Not this shit fucking football, man. Stop that.
Yeah, but Nuruddin, if you give the manager better players, the football will improve.
Yeah, I heard there's a top red still.
Yeah, the football will improve with better players, bro.
No, I know. I love football, bro. I love football. I don't bring sticks, bro. I don't. My eye test works. That's always works. My eye test always works. I've seen Deserby come to Old Trafford and bop my team embarrassingly off the park.
But he also got bopped by Bournemouth 3-0 the week after. So which one?
But that's what I'm saying to you, though. But that's what I want. I want football.
No, you don't want that. I'd rather you go to Old Trafford, and set up in the low block.
Football. I want to be into. I don't want to go there, bite my nails, and go, shit, we're gonna get beat today. Oh, we're gonna get bopped here. Have a heart attack. I don't want that. I want my team on the front foot. What are you on about?
The thing is, though, guys,
Deserby, I just want to be on the record. Doesn't have a temperament to deal with the pricks owners like we have. He will be going losing his head and playing with them. That's what he was doing.
Because their owners are worse than us.
Do you know what?
You can't get carried away with Deserby as well, because when there's been opportunities for other big teams to get him, why don't they get him as well?
It's not even just that. It's the whole premise of implementing these styles of play. Ten Hag style of play is still going to be that intricate type of football. Even Enrique, you can go as far as even saying Enrique, the process to implement that at this football club is a lot more difficult than the Carrick style of football. And then the bottom line anyway, the bottom line is always going to be up-regulating players. So once you get better players in, the style of football does get better.
Guys, I think we're past. I think when it comes to Deserby, we're not looking at the raw issue. He's gone to Tottenham. He said he wasn't going to come to United because of the money. Now he's clearly gone to Tottenham because of the money. And on top of that, like you say, Nuruddin, all the time, all roads, Musa said leads to the dugout. You say leads to the owners. Tottenham owners and Deserby, I just don't see it working. I'm shocked. I'm still shocked.
But even that,
Deserby's just come to finesse.
He's a naive manager, bro.
I am not professing, with all due respect. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not professing. I'm talking about his past work. Deserby has been a fresh air into the Premier League. I've seen him go to Chelsea. I've seen him ball Liverpool off the park. I've seen him go to Emirates and bop Arteta fucking off the park. I've seen him come to Old Trafford. I've seen him with Brighton. You know what let me tell you? You know, 15 years ago, Brighton nearly went out of business. They didn't even have a stadium, bro. Do you know where they come from and where they are? It's exactly the same thing.
I find it interesting. But Nuruddin,
that's not deserving.
Nuruddin, I find it interesting that you're not worried about the structure, though. You always talk about the managers and structures. Now Deserby doesn't matter.
Listen, I'm telling you, I will laugh if they go down. I don't like Spurs, bro. I don't like Spurs. I don't care for Spurs.
I think he's gonna come in and he's gonna implement what he needs to implement. The problem is, I think some of the Spurs players that they have are worse than people.
Exactly.
I think some of them are overrated.
I agree.
The ball playing that he wants to do, I don't even know if some of them can do it.
But this is the thing, though. This is another thing. Like, for example, in the game they played Liverpool at home in the Champions League. Like Deserby, like Nuruddin was saying, because he wants to play a certain type of football. Sometimes he's too naive. He was so open. Like the game was so easy for Liverpool to just come, attack and score goals. Like they had so many chances.
By the way, that day Liverpool were there for the taking, but that Marseille team, they were actually just not good enough to do what Deserby wanted to do, and he had.
But that's what people keep saying that. But if they're not good enough, why are you setting up a team?
No, but I'm agreeing with you. But the problem is he had no plan B. Like as soon as
this is another problem.
That's what I'm saying. I'm on your side.
Yeah, facts.
But can I also say, can we give Brighton as a model credit rather than the managers? Guys?
Yeah, that's.
I feel like for me we're overrating the managers a little bit rather than the actual system model, and that's why Nuruddin, you didn't even give Graham any. Hold on a minute. Let me have a point. Let me have a point because you don't let me have a point, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say to you is, yeah, I think for me, you didn't give Graham Potter any credit. Why? Why have you not given Graham Potter any credit when he bopped Man United? He bopped a lot of teams, yeah? You didn't give Graham Potter the credit. Graham Potter went to Chelsea, shadow of himself. He went to Marseille, shadow of himself. So therefore, the problem is, are they looking better for Brighton because of the model, or are they good coaches as well? You have to distinguish the two. And that's
okay.
Okay,
Saeed.
That's where I'm going with the combo.
Shakhtar Donetsk. Who are Shakhtar Donetsk? Ukrainian league, yeah? Shakhtar Donetsk balling out. In Italy, was it Sassuolo?
You watched Shakhtar every week? Have you watched them every week?
No, I watched them in the Champions League, and they were really good. Right? So
on the De Zerbi.
Listen, and Brighton, certain things.
Did you watch the solo? Did you watch the solo?
Listen, Harry Potter. Let me finish.
Did you watch the solo? Did you watch the solo?
Saeed, I have the Serie A on my phone. What are we doing here? I watch Italian football. I grew up with Italian football. Yes, I was talking about Scamacca and these guys. I was talking about, where do you think I got Scamacca from if I wasn't watching Sassuolo?
I stopped, man.
You know who's doing bits now? You know who's doing bits now? You know who's doing Fabregas is doing the football they're playing. That team, that what they call Como. Their football they're playing is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right? So I watch Italian football, I promise you. Soon as the Premier League's on Italian footballs, I'm watching it, Saeed. Because it's what I grew up with.
I swear we just disregarded Serie A.
I watch it, but I'm talking about when he... listen, I said... you know the reason why I watch it? Their league has got slower and slower season after season, bro. I don't disregard it. I don't want to sign players from that league, but there are good coaches like Inzaghi. You see it. When you see good coaching, you see it. There are, like Cesc Fabregas and what he's doing with Como. Unbelievable. When you watch Como play against the rest of the Italian teams, wallahi, you would think that Como are like a Premier League team.
But wouldn't you agree it's easier to coach good football against less intensity?
Say that again? No, I understand that. But what I'm trying to say to you, listen, what I'm trying to say to you, sir, he came to Brighton. Fuck them, Saeed. Nowhere where Graham Harry fucking Potter took Brighton. This derby came, took them to fucking 6. Are you taking the piss? Are you having what are they? Some of the lowest wage in the Premier League, balling out week in, week out. I was watching them. I remember you telling me, you know what? I'm going to watch Brighton play. I watched their game. Same thing I watched Bournemouth. I love that football, front foot attacking football. Your generation have been brainwashed into accepting this robotic football. I don't want that robotic football. I want attacking football. That's why I like Areola. That's why I like the Zerbi. Because that man say, we don't give a damn. We're going to try to play with his football. The big thing is what Marcel said. Marcel said. Manchester United, and this is where I would concede and agree, Marcel said, when it comes to making that adaptation to be able to get the players and the time, because these bunch of absolute waste, man, don't do anything in terms of back somebody properly in 4 or 3 different kind of transfer windows. We don't have that. So I understand you could say, Saeed, you know what? Even the same thing what he said about Enrique. Enrique is true. Enrique, if you don't have those type of players to get your system popping, it's going to be difficult for him. Same thing with Pep Guardiola. But this derby for me, he's not a guy to win you league titles. He's not a guy to win you. But you know what he is? He's a coach that drills a certain way of playing.
Yeah. You were going to say something there, Coop Baller.
Yeah, I was going to say I hear it because I'm the same, man. When it comes to watching my team play that kind of football, honestly, when you seen how United were back in the day, etc., you want it. But at the same time, because of how football is nowadays, if you just want to attack and just play on the front foot all the time, you're going to lose a lot of games. And in those teams, every time they lose a lot of games, just because we don't really notice or it's not a big thing, it's not really spoken about that much. But even Manchester United, just a draw, playing a certain type of way, a 4-4, like when we played Bournemouth, it was seen as, like, why are we playing like end-to-end with Bournemouth? Why are we doing, basketball football? But that was attacking football that, most teams would like it. But at Man United, it's like, if we're playing like that, it has to be 4-0. It can't be a 4-4. You know what I'm saying? But it might be a 4-3, but a lot of the times with the qualities that a lot of these teams have nowadays, bro, you're attacking, you miss, they go down the other end, they score. Look at Bournemouth, how quick they attack. Like, they've got a lot of quality now. So because football's become like that, you have to be careful with employing certain managers, because those games, you're probably going to get a lot of good results, but you're also going to get a lot of bad ones. And that's going to be...
I'm not romanticizing it. Trust me, bro. I was there for the large part of Fergie times. There were times where United got spanked. United would go to Newcastle, Chelsea go and get spanked. What I'm saying to you is that the intention was there. The intention to play front foot football was there. And that's what I was brought up under. So I am not settling. And majority of times, this is the worst team in the history of the Premier League to win the league, Arsenal. They're so dull. They're boring. I think the standard of being low block, mid block, kind of just waiting and playing counter-attack football is terrible, right? Because there's no creativity.
Do you think we can win the league playing with style, though? Do you think Mandem?
Yeah. So, Saeed, let me just say this to you. Other than Arsenal team, majority of teams that have won the league, other than, remember Jose with Chelsea, 2 teams that come to mind in the years that I watched, right? Jose with Chelsea, Conte with Chelsea, and then this Arsenal team. And let me explain to you about Jose. Jose was going all out attacking football. Then they went to Spurs, Pochettino, the early development of that.
Oh, yeah, the 5-3 where they lost.
5-3, yeah.
After that, he locked down shop. He was like, nah, I'm going to win ugly. Conte started off playing, and this is them not playing in any European football. They had no European football that season. He started off playing with a wing back. And you know what? Then he thought, I can break teams down. Cesc Fabregas on the bench. He then installed Cesc Fabregas into the team, and then they started to play better football. So both of those guys, it was half or quarter of the season, you could say. But this Arsenal team, for me, will go down in history being the worst. Generally, Saeed, if you didn't attack, you don't win the league. That is being a factor thing in the Premier League. Trust me, I've watched it. I've seen it.
I agree. But my thing is, though, right now, I don't think there's a manager out there now, for me, when I look at it now, that we could go and get, for me, with the situation we're in right now, other than Enrique, that I'm confident in. I don't think there is. That's why, for me, stick with Carrick, you get me? And then, if it don't work with Carrick after a year, you move on. But now...
Another thing is, Carrick has shown us that he can make it work with these players.
With these players,
That's a big thing, because when you bring in a new manager, there's no guarantee that they can make it work with these players that we have so far. So for us, there's already comfort knowing that he's able to adapt with what he's been given. So you can add some more quality and then see what he does on top of that. So I think...
But we also can see there's also a risk as well. Because don't make it look like he wasn't here under Ollie. He was one of the first team coaches under Ollie as well.
Yeah, but he was the one that
he was actually doing the coaching, right? Yeah. So let's be honest as well. There is a risk. Regardless whoever it is, there is the risk. Because we know the vultures. We know what our football structures are and what they do. So there is a risk. If you get the full time, there is a risk.
It's about making a sensible choice. It's not even about making the guy that you believe. Like an Iriola coming in now, I don't think will do any good for Man United, because it's almost teeing up for us to believe that he will play that brand of football he has at Bournemouth at Man United. It's not going to happen. It really isn't. And we've seen that with Ruben Amorim. We haven't seen the football that he played at Sporting. We didn't see Ten Hag play that football. For whatever reason it is, I don't know. But my problem is right now is Carrick does the basics. The basics, if they've done right, 7, 8 out of 10, times out of 10, they will do better for Man United. So that's where we got to do. Simplicity is key. If you try and go and do more than you should, and you try to get a bit cocky, you're going to get found out.
It's going to be more about the recruitment this summer than anything else. That's what it's going to be. Because you could have a coach. If you sign shit players, you are going to have the same problems.
Yes,
you had most of the coaches. So for me, it's about the 5 or 6 players that Manchester United need this summer that need to come in.
Yeah.
Can we agree on that? Manchester United need 5 or 6 to come in.
Agreed, man. Agreed.
5 to 7 for me. 5 to 7. Yeah. Let me get these super chats in. People, let's get these likes up, guys. We've only got 536 likes. The likes should be more than this, man. Big up Iraq is qualified. You're all welcome to E-Road. Yo, big up to you, man. Big up anyone that's from Iraq. You get me. Congratulations. 6 a.m., man. They were declared, obviously, going to the World Cup. So big up to any Iraqis in there. Paolo Ducani was a baller too. Adiwala says, I don't think it matters what midfielder we get. As long as Bruno and Mainu in the midfield, we're going to struggle. We need to move to flat 3 or 2 midfielders like Camavinga and Baleba behind the Bruno. Zidane Iqbal is a better player baller than Jude. Korea won't do shit. They have a shit coach. Eze ain't needed for England. It was Campos, small keeper for Mexico. We will need to replace Stat Bruno soon. Dallo needs to leave before Luke Shaw. Adewale comes and says you can't compare Brighton's squad with Man United squad. We've got better players. He would not have a 31% at Man United. Let us use our brains, guys. He would do better with better players. Roberto De Zerbi has an amazing style. Yeah, but do you not think though, like with the lesser players, that it's easier to implement a style though than the players that we've got right now?
It's harder. It's harder.
It's well hard at Man United to implement a style of play.
Listen, because we've got too many players who set in their own ways, and a player that's not going to be willing to be patient to install a style of play. That's the big difference.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's harder. If you got crap players, it's really difficult to install a style of play. When you got good players, it's easier because they understand better.
Yeah. De Zerbi took Brighton's 6th European spot with the 4th lowest wage bill in the Premier League. Took Marseille to 8th to 2nd in one season on a limited budget. I like Carrick, but he's not a good coach, as De Zerbi is not really close. United fan disrespected De Zerbi too much. Let's see what he does at Tottenham. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's see what he does at Tottenham. He's got about 7 games. Like I said to you, let's see what he does at Tottenham. For me, that's where, the big questions will lie as to whether he's finessed Tottenham by going in there and then getting a payout or whatever. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I think they're in.
For me, for all the entertainment that he's giving so far in his football career, he needs to get paid, mate.
I agree.
He needs to get paid. He needs to get paid, mate.
I agree, man. I agree. By the way, just before we wrap up, did anyone see the wages in terms of the clubs? Manchester United are giving away. Let me see where I seen the article in terms of the wages. Man United are not far away. I think Chelsea had the biggest losses in terms of wages this season. But I don't know if you might have seen that. Here we go. I've got the list here. Ben Jacobs.
I've been at work. I didn't see shit.
Yeah, this is it. So Man United here net total is 31 million. Look at Chelsea though, Mandem. 65 million, man. That's crazy, man.
What is this? Can you give the context? What is this?
I think it's about. Is it? I don't know if it's actual the wage or pre-tax losses this season, but this is the.
Oh, you mean losses?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, Saeed, we have to pay 30 to 40 million a season for the loan.
Agent fees. So it's agent fees.
But that's why Chelsea. Listen, Ibrahimovic cheated. Ibrahimovic cheated. Say whatever you want. He cheated, man. That's why they got Hazard and we didn't get Hazard, because the agents and everybody else got all the money.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, agent fees. Wow.
I don't know, Saeed, if he did a show with Matisse or Lewis, but they cheated. Some of their Champions League and all of that should not really count, because they cooked, but they did some illegal things, mate, mafia things. To get to sign players. And people miss that because everybody focused on Man City. But Chelsea, what Chelsea got found guilty of, and what they accepted because they came forward.
65 million is crazy though, man.
That's how they get players. Now you know. That's how they sign players. They pay. That's why they stuck to the model as Ibrahimovic. That aspect of it has not changed. They pay the big bucks to get the players.
This is between February 2025 and 2nd of February 2026.
And you know what? Damn. Listen, cry me a river to all those Chelsea players now. All of a sudden, they all went out. Nobody put a gun to your head to sign a 7-year, 6-year, 8-year contracts, did they? You're trapped, mate. Yeah. Who's paying 120, 30 million, 150 million for Enzo Fernandez side? Real Madrid. Madrid is coming in with 150 million.
By the way, it's Abramovich, not Ibrahimovic.
It's Abramovich. Sorry. Abramovich.
Abramovich.
When you're on the other side, innit? When you're the son of Isaac, Ibrahimovic. When you're the other son, you Ibrahimovic. Yeah,
he'll be on your doorstep, man, saying, "Yo, man, you call me out," and that's crazy out here.
No. Yo, I want peace, man.
So people. International break. Like I said to you, man, United should be playing on in 2 weeks' time, innit? Yeah, we still got another 2 weeks. Crazy. We're playing on the 13th.
Apparently, we're going to Dublin. What's this? We're going
Oh,
to
yeah,
Dublin.
yeah. Let me show you. Yeah, Man United are going to Dublin, man. Our pre-season tour has been announced, people.
Ooh, Dublin.
We're going to Dublin. We're going to Sweden.
No, we're going to Dublin for training before the 23rd, Saeed.
Yes. We are. Apparently, it's already been announced. We're going to play PSG in Gothenburg. Is it? Yeah, Gothenburg. Got Wrexham, Finland. We're going to Rosenborg in Norway. We're playing Atletico Madrid in Sweden. Leeds United at Croke Park. That'll be massive. And AC Milan in Poland. Right, man. This is going to be a madness tour, man. It's crazy. Yeah, every year we play Leeds. I don't know why. And Wrexham as well. But yeah, this is the planned preseason tour schedule this summer, potentially, for Man United.
Yeah, it's the first summer we're not going to the Glazer fucking household, innit?
America.
Glazer making money.
Yeah, because obviously the World Cup's there, innit? So they're not going to do that.
Exactly.
I
But
like
apparently United are going to be in Dublin before we play a game. I'm like, why can't you just go warm weather training? Why don't you go to Spain? Why are you taking them out to Dublin?
But in Scandinavia, it's hot in the summer, man.
No, Saeed, I'm talking about now. We're going to Dublin now.
Oh yeah. No. I know. Normally they go to the Middle East, but obviously, what's going on right now?
You go to Spain, man. There's massive training complexes in Spain.
Yeah, I'm surprised because I think Aston Villa played a pre-season game as well. I don't know if you man seen it, but they played someone like Alaves, I think it was. And a lot of the players that weren't playing were playing in that game that didn't go to certain,
internationals,
yeah. So that could have happened
in Spain, yeah. Did they play in Spain?
Yeah. So it is what it is, people. But yeah, listen, people, we're gonna wrap it up here. Big up to everyone that's been locked in. Appreciate the donations, everyone sending in chats and whatnot. Big up to everyone locked in. Please do hit the like button, though. I don't know what the likes are saying right now, but the likes ain't really great. It's 558 likes. Let's get up to 700 likes like the target was. Big up Coop Baller, man. Always a pleasure, bro. Big up to you, man.
What's up? Love. Appreciate it, man. Again, good chat all the time, man. See you next week as well. Big up to everyone on the panel. It was a good chat, man. And big up to everybody in the comments as well. Make sure you like up the live, man.
Come on, like up the live, people, man. Rhino, big up to you, bro, as well, man.
Yeah, man. We're live, man. It was a good show. I'm trying to multitask and do some admin in the background, being a manager and all of these things. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know me?
These admin streets.
It's not easy in this admin streets. You know what I mean? Emails, planning this. Obviously, we've got the event next week as well. So there's some last minute running around, ordering this, doing that. So yeah, man. I'm going to send the link again for the event we've got next week, Thursday at the Camden. So if you want to pull up, make sure you pull up. But yeah, you lot smash the likes in the video, man. And yeah, man. All of this pre-season, I'm not a fan of this pre-season stuff, I like it overall in terms of going different countries and whatever, but I don't know, man. This feels so pointless sometimes, but yeah.
It's all about rhythm and it's all about just getting
Could you imagine if United just stayed or played all their pre-season at Old Trafford? The stadium will be ramside.
Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know why they don't do that, man. It doesn't make sense to me, man. But it is what it is, isn't it?
But it gives the other fans a chance to watch ball anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's other fans, isn't it? It's about just
I understand that. I understand, especially the Scandinavian fans.
Yeah,
but all these flights and training, and it feels like it does a lot to the players, man. It affects the players,
but especially when you go play in America and you start flying around.
Yeah, bro.
Remember, Ten Hag came back and said the players are shattered. That's why we had a bad start to the season.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. That's what it's about, man. Big up to you, though, Ryan. Make sure you lock in as well. Big up to Dorian as well. Big up to you, bro.
Yeah. Big up, people. Listen, I'm taking a rest today, man. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go and watch something. I'm gonna go to
cinema.
The cinema.
There you go.
Big up, man. Big up, people. Love. Go and check out the video that we did yesterday. We talked about Newcastle. The CEO said they have to sell to buy to improve the squad. And we looked at Tonali, Lewis Hall, what players that we could get nick from them. So go and check that video out.
Yeah.
Make sure you that video, people.
Yeah, big up to you, man. We're going to redirect to Minot. Bayern Munich versus Man United right now. Women's team. It's currently 1-0 to Man United. So it's 3-3 on aggregate, is it? Yeah, 3-3 on aggregate. So intense game over there. we did get battered in the derby, but you know what I mean. City are a good
Yo,
team.
Skinner, good night, Vienna, Skinner, mate.
Now Skiller in, man. Skiller in, man. Skiller in.
Shut
People.
your blood murder,
People,
Shiro.
we're out. We'll see you soon.
Skinner.
Peace.